Okay, well, here we go. Here we go. Looks like we are live. Well, hello again. It's been a minute. It's been a few days since I've gone live on Restream. I'm just setting up the computer here. The camera is just right. Looks like we are live. And I really want to get your attention today on your purpose, vision, and goal. What if you can figure that out? What if you can really figure out what's your purpose, what's your vision, what's your goals? You hear these terms all the time, but so many don't even talk about them, right? So many are not even on purpose or on vision or on goals. So many don't even have goals. So what if today I can share with you a couple things that would help line things up for you? That's the idea. Is what can I share with you today to get that? Now, in my hands right here, I have the article that is really talks about this. And if you want it, you're gonna have to reach out, ask El-Rassi.com, and I could share it with you. But please be very specific when you log in and sign up and white label my name. Say that you want it because this usually don't get sent out on a regular basis, only for those who request it. So just say I want the purpose vision article, and then I know that's you, and then I will send it to you. Okay. So, for those who have not met me, my name is Kamal. I am a published author, an award winning published author. The forward of this book, Thinking into Results, is by Laura Langmeyer. She's the millionaire maker. She was in the movie The Secret with Bob Proctor. So, I'm forever grateful that I have studied with Bob, who mentored Laura, and now Laura is my mentor. And this is a very nice read for you. It's available everywhere on my site, obviously, on Amazon and Kindle and a few other platforms every day. It's being translated to multiple languages. So it's really exciting to share with you what I learned over the past 3 years in coaching. So I really want you to have it. So, but this is really about you, right? This is not really about me. Yes, I've been on so many ranks and so many degrees and VP position and GM, but really I want to help you figure out this piece of purpose, vision, and goals. Now, why do we need to do that? Because the reason we need to do that is because this purpose business in your mind and in your value and in your company is serious business. This is not for the faint of heart, right? Do you have a definite purpose? And this article right away it starts straight on page 1 here. Do you have a definite purpose? Now, why do we need that purpose? Because that purpose is going to help you guide your ambition. It's going to help you guide your vision and your goals and where are we really going, right? I want to read you a quote here from Napoleon Hill that talks about this. Napoleon Hill did the book on Think and Grow Rich. It's also a beautiful thing that I study. If you want to study this, that's a different conversation. We do that on Thursday nights, so reach out as well and we can talk about how you can get involved in this. But Napoleon Hill in this book, he said, what a different story it would be when what a different story people would have to tell if they would adopt a definite purpose and stand by that purpose until it had time to become an all consuming purpose. So, what he was talking about is that what a different story it would be if people would have to tell if they would adopt a definite purpose and stand by that purpose until it had time to become an all consuming purpose. Because you start on a thing, you hear something, you go somewhere, and somebody says, "Oh, we should do this. Oh, we should do that," and then you get into this month's flavor, but you don't stay at it. Why? Because you quit. You don't have to build the habit. You have to build the routine. What if this purpose that you're going to live with, and your company, and your life, and your habits are going to be an all-consuming? It's going to be a whole different story. See, it doesn't matter how you think you arrived here on this planet or under whose direction. The fact remains that each of us has specific talent and gifts that are uniquely coded. So each one of us has a specific coded DNA, and you have some talents within you. You already have it. So the fact that you're thinking big, the fact that you want more, you have something to offer. But now, how can we get it to perpetuate? How can we get it to be shared with the world? How can we get it to be taught to everybody else? Because you have something. You have something to give. You're teaching, you're giving, you're caring, you're building, you're helping your employees. I don't know what it is, but you have something special. And if you don't, this is the more reason why you need to figure out this purpose, vision, and goals. Because this purpose business is a serious business. It's a beautiful, beautiful page, right? The key to this life, right, is not that you're gonna settle on the safe thing. And most people are settling. Most people are settling on small stuff and they don't grow because they failed in the past, they've had mishaps, and they just settle on little things. So they settle for the little job, they settle for the little car, they settle for whatever their parents put in front of them. They settle for many, many little things. So you settle. for the safe thing that will bring you in the money. And that money is not enough to do what you want to do. That money is not enough to do the trips that you want to do. The key is to turn in and do what you really love. So if you work on your purpose, if you're working on the mission, on what you really want to become good at, on the thing that you love, you're going to fall in love with this idea, and that's your life, and that's your purpose. So it looks like we fall on this purpose. You find your purpose. It's not like you're going to wake up one morning and right away it's going to be there. You're going to have to try a few things. You're going to have to go to school and study some things that whatever is you are destined to. But then eventually, as you grow up, as you kind of start practicing and doing things, you're going to find way, but you still have to learn how to make a decision. See, one of the early teaching that we do is decision making. Right? Falling in love with an idea that you have, whatever it is, building homes, fixing backyards, helping others, coaching others, telling stories, writing emails, building websites. There's something that you have to fall in love with. And once you fall in love with that thing, you're going to be amazed what you can do. You're going to be amazed how you're going to be serving because others are going to be able to tell that you can do this, right? More often than not, when we think of love, we tend to think of two human beings in love. When they're in love, they enjoy the same ideas. Their feelings are in harmony. But we're talking about love in resonance, right? Love in the idea that you love this thing that you want to do. Love is resonance. Love occurs when two entities are on the same frequency. So are you on the frequency of this resonance, of this job that you want to do? Are you on the frequency of this purpose? Because you might not be. Because you studied something, somebody told you to study it, then after that, somehow you got this job, either by luck or the company found you or your parents told you, and then you're stuck there, right? Love is in. Love occurs when two entities are in the same frequency. But when a person falls in love with an idea, when you fall in love with this idea that you want, his consciousness and subconscious are resonating. They are in sync. So you want your intellectual mind and your subconscious mind to be in sync on this thing that you want. It's a beautiful paragraph. They are in sync. And it's what's going on in the mind that dictates the vibration of the body. So you see, as we study this material, Thinking into Results, which is what I coach for many executives and real estate agents and mompreneurs, teach them how to really get into this power, get into the power of the mind, because the mind is 95%, your subconscious mind is doing everything that you're doing. The mind gets you in this vibration to do this. Like my subconscious mind is letting me execute this right now. 95% is I'm on autopilot. Like I'm not really thinking what I'm doing, moving around. It's all happening automatically, right? So what if you can be like that? What if you can start moving into that power, putting the body into action? So you must first allow yourself to fall in love with an idea. What is it that you really love to do? Now, in one of the early exercises that we do in Thinking into Results, and with people who come to me to study for a day or two or a month, what do you really want? It's a tough question, right? What do you really want? Like, how can you decide and stop changing your mind? Well, what you want is what you want to fall in love with. What is it that you actually really want to become really good at, right? Now, I can't read this whole article. It's 11 pages. So I'm just giving you bits and pieces on it that how you're going to fall into this purpose, how you're going to fall into this vision and goals. Because most people say, oh, what's my goal? I don't have a goal. My goal is just to survive. Well, we'll survive. Even the birds survive. If you look outside, I'm looking here at the backyard. The birds are surviving. The animals are surviving. So I'm sure you can survive too. Now, you might not be happy about it. And you might be grumpy about it, but you're going to survive. But you're worried and you're sick and you're getting anxious, all that stuff. The key is to shift all that energy in a different direction, right? So look at this sentence here. The only entity that changed between the last day of school and the first day of summer vacation was you. In similar fashion, acting on your purpose pushes your ambition through the roof. So when you act on your purpose, we're going to move that ambition into the roof. And that ambition could be starting the company, starting the business, doing the sales call, getting on the phone, going on, on the car somewhere where you've never gone before. The gifts within you were programmed to sign in a spotlight on the center stage. See, your ambition is the talent agent that promotes these gifts and believes in your gifts on that stage. The performance you do from that stage, that's your life's purpose. So when you're in that top position of the stage, when you're the actor in the movie, we call it, right? You're not an extra in your movie. You're actually the actor in your movie. You're very comfortable, you're relaxed, and you're doing your thing, whatever it is, the real estate, the business owner, the manager, the sales man or woman, right? You are the actor. You cannot be just faking it all the time. You have to start getting comfortable sometimes. Yeah, I get it. You got here somehow, but you probably wanted more, and that's why you're listening to this. Now, purpose gives meaning to why you're doing what you're doing. See, I said purpose, vision, and goals. So purpose gives meaning to why you're doing what you are doing. See, if you ask anybody why do you go to work, they say, well, my parents went to work and their parents went to work. So we're genetically programmed to do what we've been told to do. But what if you can just be on purpose where you actually really define it, right? Like you have a bigger vision. That's how people can move mountains. That's how, Gandhi moved 300 million people. He had a purpose, much bigger than yours and mine. I want to help 1,000 people. He had a whole much bigger philosophy. 300 million people for him. Can you imagine that? What is your purpose? So purpose gives you meaning to why you're doing what you're doing. Isn't that cool? See, if you're waking up every day and you're going to work and doing your thing with your kids and family and job, but you're not happy and you're grumpy and you're anxious and you come back and there's never enough, you're always wanting just a little bit more, it's because you're not on purpose. Now, this doesn't mean you're going to quit your job. This does not mean you're going to go to your boss and give him or her hell as to you're not so happy. No, that means you are going to step it up a little bit or a lot. We're going to have to find that purpose within that job. We're going to have to find that purpose within that position. Find that purpose within that company. You don't need to go to another town, another city, another company. I'm not saying you don't have to, or you might want to if you have bigger aspirations, but you really don't need to. We can just, by doing some misalignment, some different programming with you, get you really to find that purpose. Okay. I'm going to skip a couple more pages. One of the things that I want you to know, you are not on this planet to live someone else's dream. You are not on this planet to live someone else's dream, because so many people are stuck with a pizza shop, with a sewing shop, with a laundry shop, with a restaurant, and they don't even want to do it. You ever notice sometimes some generations will just pass the business to the kid and then it never really happens? Or your dad tells you go to this plant and work there, and then you go there and say, oh, you're grumpy, you're not making the money you want, you're not happy, that's fine. And then what ends up happening? Bad relationships, bad divorces, bad stuff keeps happening because you're not on purpose. You didn't have that vision of what do you really want. You have not surrendered to the fact that there's a bigger mission within you, and there is one. You might be thinking, no, Kamal, I'm an average guy. I just want to survive and I just want to live. Come on. The birds are surviving. Think about it. The ants are surviving outside. Do you just want to live your life like that? See, I work with those who really want more out of life. I work with those who really want to get to that next level, whatever it is for them. So you can really start making a dent in this universe for the goodness that you have, so you can share the gifts that you got. We just came off a call for one of my mastermind partners and a business partner, where we're working on a program for the coaching business, right? So some people want to become that $1 million coach, and we can help them do that. We've developed the framework because we became $1 million coaches, and now we're going to share that with everybody that we can. And we call it the Wealthy Mofos. How to take coach to that next level. I mean, $1 million is not a lot. That's just $83,350 a month. That's not a lot. That's just a few clients a month. So it's a big vision, a big purpose. So we're going to help really transform the coaching industry by doing that. Why? Because he's done it. I've done it. Now we can share it with others. Why not have more of you do that? But we have this mission now. We have a purpose, because so many things out there are not happening. So many empty promises. Well, we're going to deliver the goods. So I want you to elevate that purpose, elevate that potential that you have. I don't know what you want. You see, if you're not on purpose, everything is off course. This is coming from this article, so, right? So again, if you're just tuning in and if you skipped up, this article is from my mentor, rest in peace, Bob Proctor, and he called it Purpose, Vision, and Goals. And you can get it. Just go to the askelrassi.com and you'll get an email, white label my name, and then you'll start receiving some more beautiful messages. And then send me an email, say, hello, Send me a text. That's my text number on the phone there, my phone number. This is my actual phone number because I want to talk to you. I want to really reach you. I really reply to every one of them myself. This is not somebody else doing it. It might not be right away, but I will reply. So if you're not on purpose, everything's off course. When you have the right purpose, you'll easily develop the right vision. When you have the right purpose, you'll easily develop the right vision. When you have the right vision, you'll quickly recognize the right goal. Purpose leads to vision, and vision leads to the goal. Look at the title of this little, small coaching session here. CEOs, VPs, entrepreneurs, moms, dads, engineers who really want to grow up, right? Purpose leads to vision. Vision leads to the goal. If you're not on purpose, everything's off course. So if you want to coach and if you want to grow up your coaching business and become to that $1 million level, we want to talk to you. When you have the right purpose, you easily develop the right vision. If you don't have the right purpose, you're not going to have the vision. You'll be like going backwards. You start going in circles. You start going off course, on course, off course, on course. We want to put you on the course. We want to put you on the course that you can really just keep going forward. We're going to stop going backwards. See, when you have the right vision, you'll quickly recognize the right goal. And we have goals as a milestone to get to the final purpose. So we can teach you all this. It's so easily done once you come into this environment, right? Vision is what you do with your life. Vision is the strategy behind the fulfillment of your purpose. You accomplish this strategy by creating several short-term goals to keep you on course. Isn't that cool? Wow. See, I was just in the show the other day here in Cincinnati, and I went to see Van Gogh. Everybody hears of Van Gogh. Beautiful pictures, nice animations, and of course, when he did it, there was no animation, but now they're doing it like that. So Van Gogh once said, "I dream my painting, and then I paint my dream. I dream my painting, then I paint my dream." So he had a vision, right? He had a purpose. He knew what he wanted. He was influenced by so many things, but I dream my painting, then I paint my dream. What is your purpose? What is your vision? Where do you want to go, right? Vision is the key connector between one's daily goals and one's lifeline purpose. And I want you to have this, right? I would even have the same one as I have it highlighted if you want highlights, but I can send you a nice PDF copy of this. Reach out, and I look forward to serving you. So we're going to keep it nice and short, 20 minutes so far, but purpose leads to vision, vision leads to goals, okay? What else can I tell you? Now, I'm going to skip a few more pages here, but there is really no excuse for anybody to be lost. If you're lost, it's really on you. If you're lost, it's really on you. It's because you're going all over the place. I want you to connect with me. If this is resonating with you, and if this is something you want to explore, connect with us, and we're going to really help you. Well, I'm really serious about that. I'm really serious about helping thousands of you to really get to that next level, right? So let's review what we covered. We establish our purpose, truly what we love to do. Then we're going to build our vision, and that's the long term. That's the love of doing the long term thing that we want to do, because you're not going to get tired when you're doing the thing that you want to do. And then we set our goals, and our goals are these milestones, these stakes in the ground as we go along. This is something that we want. We're moving towards the goal. We're moving towards our heart's desire, right? I really want you to have this. There's no reason why you can't. So with that, if this resonated with you, if this is something that you like to explore, reach out. That's the website, ask-El-Rassi.com, and that's the phone number. Also, I want to invite you Thursday night. We have meetings with CEOs, VPs, and executives where we study and mastermind this amazing book. So free of charge, and once actually, anyways, the business side it's a subscription model. But I really want you to start getting on the right track. See, if I can do it, you can do it. If I can do this, you can do it. If I can do a second book that's coming out soon, you can do it. The key is, what do you want? What purpose is your purpose? What is your goal, right? I'm here to help you because somebody helped me. And now I get to share that gift with you. So thanks again. And if there's any questions, reach out. Now you know how. And we look forward to talking to you soon. I think we have talked like this all week. So with that, thank you very much. Peace.